So two paths on this one. The right one is the short one, the left one is the longer one, and if we take the left one, we are probably going to be playing into the 50s, and we don't want to be doing that. So let's go. Let's see what the boss in this one is going to be. It's going to be Dreadbloon. I think we're well equipped versus Dreadbloon so far. We can use the heli from the military monkeys, and then we can use the tack, honestly, but we're going to need to find a way to deal at them. So maybe recruiting is not even going to be that bad of an idea at this point. Let's actually do this. Let's enhance the crit one once and for all. This is going to be 350% damage. That is a lot. That's a huge increase. So let's get it. This is a very, very important part of our entire gameplay. Now let's continue to the right side and let's see what we can find in this chest. Hopefully something that's, I guess, rare or legendary, but I'm going to be fine with rares. Unifications. Primary monkey sound count is all monkey categories. Now we already have the Dreadbloon artifact. Overwhelming synergy. This is like the third time that we're seeing this one. I'm not taking it. And a slow and steady. Monkey damage increased 100% for the first 20 seconds of each round. All monkeys attack 2 times slower. Honestly, this is the point at which I would love a skip button with these permanent artifact choices. I don't want to take any of these guys. They all do something like bad for us. So, I mean, I guess I'm gonna take this one, but I don't know. Oh, you can actually get rid of the artifacts in the menu. So, yeah, this is the one that we got. So, let's discard it. And look at this thing. Stage 2, but we are encountering some weaker tiles against. So, starting from 4 to 10. So, again, the first few encounters are just gonna be a breeze at this point. Don't mind me, just breezing through the first stage, which is 10 rounds. Actually, 6 rounds because 4 to 10. Actually, not even 6, like 7 rounds to be fair. Collecting our tokens. You guys know how it goes. We're gonna have a lot of chests actually on this one. That's great. I mean, that's a lot of artifacts we don't have to work for. I feel like thanks to this Bloonerius essence that we got, which makes all monkeys tier 3 and lower deal 1.5 times damage to Bloons and mob class Bloons and have 100% more pierce. I feel like you just drop a 3-0 heli at this point and you just go away, right? You guys know what the annoying part of this is gonna be? That we have to wait for this heli to win. And at this point, I mean, this happens in like the later stages as well once you get the cool artifact. But it's this. It is the fact that you just have to keep clicking on boosts, which are not gonna do anything because you already have a good enough setup. So maybe Ninja Kiri can do something about this as well, because it really does become annoying at a certain point, especially, you know, you're playing into like the 30s, the 40s, and you have a pop-up every 4 rounds. That's kind of annoying, I think. There we go, we get the victory, and let's see what the first chest is gonna give us. Hopefully a rare one. I would, you know, be very thankful for a legendary one at this point, but I'm just looking for rares because we're mainly rocking common ones, and the rare ones are the ones that we're upgrading. Swelling spikes. Spike factories attack half as fast but have more pierce. Follow me. This is a fun one actually. Follow me. We've tried this one before. All monkeys attack 15% faster, but if you get the legendary, it's like 40% faster, and it is insane. So I am actually gonna take this one. We get a lot of extra attack speed, which means a lot more crits, guys, from the artifact. Yes, the idea behind this run is just stacking attack speed at this point. So set the heli to pursuit. I think I'm just gonna get Geraldo for, I guess, the sharpening stone, and the pickles is gonna be fine, but no need of the pickles at this point, I don't think. Wait a minute, this is gonna be ridiculous. So Bloons move 25% faster when in range of monkeys. So whenever there's a tower, they're gonna be moving 25% faster, but banana farms slow Bloons in raise by 15%. So I guess maybe the wording is very important here, because it says Bloons move faster in range of monkeys, and the banana farm is not technically maybe considered a monkey, so I think this is still gonna be slowing Bloons down. Yeah, this might be counteracting the effects, so might just drop a 101 farm just to kind of test it out. I mean, it's not like this guy's gonna make too much money, but I guess with the increased sellback value from the banana salvage, you can actually probably be net positive after a few rounds, I feel like. Have you guys farmed with banana farms, by the way, previously, and how was that experience? I'm loving the let to gold, and I've, you know, my experience has mostly been with it. I think it's great, but would love to hear your guys' thoughts on farms and just your experiences with them. Maybe we should be incorporating this one a lot more, because this sounds like a cool one, you know, giving a 15% basically Arctic Wind or a slow around the banana farms. But that's gonna be around 18 coming to an end, and we're gonna have, I think, another chest or another encounter. I don't remember exactly what's coming up, but this is gonna be yet another map getting cleaned out. We have one more, actually 2 more chests waiting for us, and see what we get in this one. So hopefully, I mean, the previous one was nice. Let's see what we get in this one. This is the attack one we don't like. Frosted Tips, the Dark Monkey one, and then Dream Team. Subs, Ninjas, Druids, Wizards, and Beast Handlers have faster attack speed and ability cooldowns and 25% more range. Honestly, maybe just take this one, right? Let's just try something new. We have like 1 Beast Handler in our roster, so maybe try and use the Beast Handler with all this extra attack speed and see how it does. Let's go for the middle crossbet on this guy. Let's try the Velociraptor. I think we're gonna have it probably here is gonna be fine. Alright, Alright, so I got electric gold, and let's try and see how much damage we have from these other sources. Essentially, this is going to be a good exercise because it's going to allow us to find an alternate way of dealing damage, and if this thing is good, we might as well be using it as well. We don't want to be reliant on the heli like 100%, right? Although I say that, and the camo detection is expiring in 2 rounds on this guy, so we need 2.6k. I don't think Shroud is going to restock in time, guys. I mean, thankfully the electric gold is insane versus lead balloons, and he's making a lot of money, so there goes the money for the heli. You know what? I'm going to buy the heli, but I'm going to have it like this. Maybe just a patrol. Oh, that's the locking place. Let me just have it patrol like this below the beast handler. So the beast handler does the majority of the damage, and then whatever leaks is just gonna get covered by the heli. I think that's a good way to do things. Yeah, like Countless, for example. Let me get the Razor Rotors, and Drow doesn't have an invisibility potion. Alright, so we're gonna have mobs appear on this one, and let's see how good a 0-3-0 Velociraptor is versus a mob. It is, oh my god, it's heating the mob up. This is insane. Wait, has this guy always been this good? Have I been missing on the beast handler? What else do we buy? I mean, we can get the Piranha, we can get the top hat for some extra damage, or actually you go for the bottom crossbat, and the birds set up all of these balloons for the dinosaur. Oh, I think that's gonna be a better one. Let's just get the ceramics back. This is a very good cow, by the way, the 0-3-2 beast handler. Does he beat fortifieds though? I think it does. I mean, it does have the Jerry's fire, and then the owl is just gonna move the ceramics back. Yeah, it does. All right, we're gonna have 1 round left to try out the T-Rex on. Let's see how good this guy is with all these buffs. I mean, this, oh my god, this is insane. Wait a minute, are we sleeping on the T-Rex? Because this is a relatively cheap tier 4 tower, right? I mean, it's still getting a price increase just because of how Rogue Legends works in general, but have we been sleeping on the beast handler, the millipede? All right, there we go. So we cleaned this one out. We're gonna have 1 more chest and then 1 more encounter, and then we are facing the next boss. So this is going super fast at this point. The recording is at about 1 hour and 10 minutes, I feel like, and if we can clean this thing out in like 1.5 hours for 2 stages, that's a lot better. All right, critical impact tier 3 and high mortars have a 1 in 10 chance to crit. We already have this one though. We have a better version of this one actually. Sticky situation, primary monkeys deal 1.75 times damage to glued balloons. This is a good one, but we don't have a glue. And then starting strong. For the first 20 seconds of each round, monkeys attack. It's giving us more attack speed. I'm taking this one. I love attack speed, especially when you have this crit artifact. We can actually do the farm thingy actually. I want to get the rubber to go to first, and I'm going to do the farm thingy where you place the farm and it slows balloons down. And I think that's going to be good because the alchemist is going to be speeding balloons up actually. So let's have the farm like this. 15%. I mean, I'm going to take the 15% slower balloons, guys. Let's see what we get from this one. Inspiration. I think we can get a lot more peers. That's fine. And yeah, I mean, the game is becoming so much more interesting once you start getting, you know, these other artifacts. We can buy the Velociraptor, by the way, but let's go for... Are we going for the marketplace? Do we even need to? Because there's not much time left. It's around 17 out of 26. I don't think we're going to get too much use out of the marketplace in the first place. So I think I'm just going to keep this as a 202. I'm going to get the Velociraptor and then again go for the bottom crosspath, I feel like, on the birds. Let's actually try something different in this run. Let's try and merge up some dinosaurs. Let's give this guy a little bit more beast power. So how much is he at? He's at like 11. Okay, let's try and buy 1 more Velociraptor so we can make our guy a little bit stronger. We should have the money now. There it is. So this is at 16 out of 24. So how strong is it? 16 out of 24. It is. It's one-shotting the 45 ceramics, I think. Yeah, we can get the T-Rex now, so might as well get it. Let's just get the T-Rex, and I feel like we can actually move it towards... It's insane. This thing is doing so much damage. Let's get the extra pierce, and then let's move this guy here towards the front. Does this slow work on mob class balloons? I would assume no, but just in the small case it does. By the way, that was the PFP. But in the small case that it does, that would really be OP, and I'm gonna be taking this artifact a lot more if it does actually. Alright, so 26 out of 26. Let's just use the ability, get rid of the PFP, and that should be about it for this one. And guys, it is off to the final boss. I think we have like a shop, and then do we have 1 more chest? I don't think so. Oh, there's actually 1 more encounter. Let me just breeze through this one real quick. Alright, this is it. That's the 45 BFB done by the Apache Dart Chip. And guys, you know what awaits is the shop and the final boss, which should be pretty interesting. Let's see what we get. Slower is harder. Didn't we take... Oh no, we took this one, the starting strong. Slower is harder is actually kind of nice, I think. Cold Steel, rare. Military monkeys tier 3 or higher have a 10% chance to freeze balloons. Oh, look at this one. So everyone is gonna be able to freeze balloons. And growing steady. This is the Druid artifact. I know this one. If you're running a Druid strategy, this one is apparently really strong, but unfortunately not this run, guys. Let's get this one. Let's get the Cold Steel, and then let's try and get this one. That's gonna be a very expensive purchase. 24. Luckily, we have a bunch of Geraldo tokens which we saved from the first stage as well, so this is gonna be super expensive, guys, but I think it's worth it. We're gonna be getting 2 rare ones, and we have a 10% chance to freeze from all towers. I think that's gonna be nice, so let's just trade for both of these guys, and then let's see what the map is going going to be... Oh, we just played this one. This is Quarry. Rounds 20 to 55. Alright, so let's buy our Heli and Geraldo. We're going to have to be pulling tricks out of the hat for this one, guys. If you guys know, the rubber to gold actually strips properties off of Bloons for like 7 seconds. That might be useful in just getting some extra damage versus Dread Bloons. So we do have the Beast Handler here on the side. It's only the Velociraptor. I think I'm going to set it to strong. Let's just see how the damage is doing. Damage is not doing well. Oh my god, this is not looking good. I mean, we could probably farm a little, but that sounds like a good idea. So let's get the rubber to gold. Oh yeah, this is definitely proving a lot trickier, and this is, by the way, the majority of the damage that we currently have, because this is both a military and a support tower attacking. Let's actually go for the T-Rex. I feel like we're gonna need some extra damage. The T-Rex is... How much of a damage increase is the T-Rex gonna provide? Oh, it's not looking that hot, honestly. Alright, I mean, we do have some options. Let's just take things very slowly. So Dreadloon is gonna speed up, which is kind of important because I do want him on this like bottom end of the map. And one of the things that we could do is we could go for the tag zone. So for the 025 tag zone, that's gonna be the wrong crosspath. So this is gonna be the first skull. Let's see what's the boost that we can get. Hopefully some good boost, honestly. A 004 mortar, not a huge fan of this one. Support precision, and then the quickening ones. Let's do a reroll. All common ones, inspiration or quickening. I think we get the quickening just for the extra attack speed. Yeah, let's go like this. I think we can also move the dinosaur here towards the bottom, and it still does damage to the boss. And now it's immune to military, which means the heli is not doing anything, and I'm really scared of these rock balloons. The thing that's concerning me the most at this point is that we're entering the 30s, and the game is just gonna become a lot more difficult. Like, these underlying rounds are the ones that are becoming annoying. But you know what? The boss damage is kind of there. I want to say it's slow, but it's there. Let me use an ability, see how much damage it doesn't. It really doesn't do too much. Alright, so one more skull. We're gonna share this one. Then the heli is going back into action just a tiny bit. Not too hot, but let's see what we get. Magic precision, that's a damage one. Do we take the damage one? Let's reroll, actually. Maybe we can get something better. A 104 ninja. Okay, this sounds interesting, but we're gonna hit the magic immunity now, actually. Let's do a reroll for 300. Let's see what we get. 100 ice, which can be turned into a 410 ice. I think I'm taking this one, actually. Yeah, let's start switching things up a little bit. So let's go like this. Let me get the overdrive, which is for now not doing any damage to the boss, I don't think. But if we get the ice tower like this with the embrittlement, I'm gonna keep it as a 410. I want to save a little bit of cash. I know. So we know from Bloon areas that the damage is actually going to skyrocket when the boss is gonna be on top of the tag of the overdrive. And in this game, I do want to be getting the tags on. The problem is, do we have the money for it? Because we have about 10k in the bank, and this beast handler, where is it? It sells for 12. All right, I think the money is like barely going there. Oh, that's a lot of lead balloons up top. Okay, so let's pop this skull, and then we're gonna sell, and we're gonna get the tags on. 042 darting, that's fine, I guess. I don't want to be spending any money though. I need a boost at this point because we know what we're gonna be defending with. So I think we just get the damage going, and I think it's time, guys. Let's sell the T-Rex. Let's sell let the gold up top, buy the tag zone, and hopefully the tag zone in combination with the 420 ice is gonna be enough. This is one of those OG strategies, but this has to work because I have nothing else. Maybe we also need an alchemist as well, by the way. Oh yeah, this damage is so much better, actually. The damage is going very well. Let's get the AMD, and I think, yeah, we absolutely have this one. Okay, so the tag zone is a reliable way to be dealing with these bosses. And again, these frames dropping, it's so annoying. I think they just need to optimize this thing because I don't think I have a problem running this. I think it's just that there's like this sort of they call it a memory leak or whatever it is, and it just slows the game down so much, and it's actually, yeah, we need some optimization, guys. But let's see what is the artifact that we're gonna be getting. So this is Dreadbloon. We already have the essence of Dreadbloon extracted, so we're not gonna be hunting for the essence of Dreadbloon. We need some good tier 5s. Oh, wait a minute. When you have the essence, it actually gives you another one, and this is, oh my god, this is crazy. This is the one that we're playing off of 500% crit. This is a tough choice because I like the 025 heli as well. This one has innate camo. We do need to micro it, but I don't mind microing it, actually. Oh my god, what do we take? I think we play it safe, guys. Let's play it safe and let's go for the 025 heli. This is gonna be super useful in dealing with bosses. And then I don't think we're extracting anything. I think we like the setup the way it is, so I'm just gonna hit skip and let's see how much time is it taking us. I get about 47 minutes, so 1.5 hours for 2 stages. That's good. I think it could be a little bit faster than this, but honestly, I'm super happy with the reduction of playtime in general. Alright, welcome back to stage 3 in our Rogue Legends playthrough, and I wanted to actually try and turn this run into the RNG run. So I'm saying that because we have this artifact called the Unspoken Heroes, which makes support monkeys have a 1 in 10 chance to crit for 350%. But because we're running the essence of Dreadbloon, everyone can crit. So the way that I've been kind of, and if you guys have been watching the previous stages, you know that we're kind of playing around and getting extra attack speed in a way, just so that we can get this extra chance to proc a lot further. And there's this one artifact called the divine intervention, which makes super monkeys actually have a 1 in like 1800 chance to crit for a lot of damage, but when you upgrade it, it becomes a lot better. So let's try that. Let's try and do a little bit of RNG, and these are the towers that we currently have. So we just got this one, the 025 heli, and then we've been mainly playing off of this one, the 220 heli, farming with the lead to gold, and then this stack has been actually really nice versus bosses. We're also trying to incorporate the beast handler a little bit more, a tower that we're not using as much. But with that being said, let's actually select this path. Let's see what the boss is gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be Vortex. All right, Vortex is an interesting one because a lot of our towers are not gonna work versus Vortex, but I feel like the heli might be a good choice because we can just have the platform away, although this is a more difficult Vortex, so I don't know how this thing is gonna play out. So what do we do at the starting campfire? We're probably gonna either mentor or enhance something. Let me just see what we can mentor. Maybe a 320 heli, which goes from 2.6 to 3.6. That's really good. The Razor Rose is like 2.3k, so we're saving 1,300 on this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the heli. Let's do a 320 because this is a tower that we're mainly relying on, just kind of dealing with these earlier and the slower rounds. Let's see what we get from this one. Enchanted Rebuttal. Magic Monkeys push Bloons back. Oh, but we have the dribbling one, so everyone's gonna be pushing back Bloons. Oh no, but this works very well for the RNG thingy that we're trying to do. So Sniper Monkeys attack 3 times slower, but have a 1 in 5 chance to crit for 10x damage. Guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. Let's get the sniper. This is the wrong crossbow, by the way. You want the bottom one, so if there's any chance that we can get a bottom path sniper, that's gonna be amazing. But let's do it. Let's take it. I feel like the sniper can be good, but you either want to upgrade it or you just need the bottom crosspad, guys. Can we get something like a bottom path sniper? Like when they do this, I mean, you guys probably know this at this point, but when they do this, when they give you a 110 sniper, and then the thing that the artifact does is like it has a crit chance, like 1 in 5, they're purposely giving you the wrong crosspad. Like, please, Ninja Kiwi, I just want to have the right crosspad. What are we getting for this one? Damage or pierce? Let's try and get. I actually want to get attack speed, but if I have to choose between both of these guys, let's go for extra damage. And we have the money for the bouncing bullet, so this is gonna improve the sniper by a lot, I think. And now the bullets can crit. I guess that maybe the shrapnel can crit. I wouldn't know how the shrapnel crit would work, but I would assume it could. Oh man, I wish this was a 032 sniper at least. Ideally 02 something, 023, 024, but this, I guess we just get the large caliber, so this is a very powerful sniper by itself. Let's get the quickening. There we go. We get some attack speed. That's really nice. And can this sniper defend? Oh my god, what's with these ceramics? Wait a minute. How much have they scaled so far? Not too much. 112%. I guess that was a 45 one, so that's why it kind of made it a lot farther. So maybe there's like this small option of using him as, I don't know, as cleanup. I don't know. I cannot exactly fit this guy in our lineup currently, but we're gonna keep him regardless. We have a problem with tokens though. You guys probably know so far, but we are only left with what can you see? I think in artifacts, yeah, we only have 3 tokens, guys, and we're gonna have a merchant quite soonish. I really want to get into this merchant with like at least about 10 tokens, which means that the RNG needs to be on our side. I don't know, guys. I've been kind of thinking about this sniper and how we can make him work in our lineup. I guess one thing that we can try is just go for the 320, keep him on strong. This guy is going to be doing. Oh, let's just. I guess we're gonna reroll, just get some quickening, get some attack speed. And I was just thinking maybe we go for something like a 320 to a 420 because this guy can now crit. He does 20 damage per shot, so I guess 10xing that would be 200 if he manages to crit, which is a 1 in 5 chance. That's an instant mob wiper, so I'm actually gonna take that. So I feel like maybe going for the 320 is probably gonna be the way to play out this sniper in our runs. There we go. We cleaned this one out, so let's see how many tokens we get. Hopefully a decent amount. That's gonna be 1. Oh, the RNG is not on our side for this one. Okay, so in our campfire, let's see what we can make out of this one. So one of the choices for enhancing is actually the sniper one, which is gonna make it do 14x damage. We can also do some of these like blanket buffs for the entire roster. For example, this is, what's this gonna do? This is gonna give 5% extra attack speed. This is also gonna do 5% extra attack speed, and this is gonna do 10% more range. Okay, so we're not doing this one. Okay, guys, you know what? I think we're gonna take the chance in recruiting something like either a bottom path sniper or something that can play off of this RNG. So let's see what we get. Oh, actually, some interesting choices in this one. I'm particularly looking at 2. I'm looking at the super monkey and the glue. There's this artifact which makes all primary monkeys deal 1.5 and 1, depending on the rarity, 175x damage to glued balloons. So taking this glue preemptively, expecting that our effect would be nice, or the super monkey is actually going to be nice as well because we can crit a lot thanks to the unspoken heroes artifact. So I think I'm going to be taking the super monkey actually. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the super monkey, just expand our roster with some different towers. You know, you don't want to be relying on one thing, and actually just doing the heli over and over again actually gets a little bit stale. So this time, let's start it off with Geraldo. Let me get the super monkey, and then I'm going to get the sniper as well. So let's see how good these guys are. Do we need the shrapnel? Probably just keep it as it is for a second. And I want to see the super monkey go to town because this guy is attacking super fast, and look at the crits on this guy. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we're talking about. If we can get the divine intervention, guys, that is gonna be insane what this super monkey can do. Oh, let's let's actually select the sniper, go like this, hit the camo pride. Do we have a camo potion for the super monkey? We do. Let's get it. Let's also give it extra pierce. I mean, I'm absolutely loving this because we're just doing a couple of setups at once. We're not relying on one single strategy, which might come to bite us towards the end, actually. Oh yeah, these lead balloons are actually a problem. I upgraded to the 130, the bouncy bullet, which is our only lead popping power. This guy is barely not. I mean, when he crits, he's actually one-shotting the leads. Is he gonna crit now? Oh, that was a little bit unlucky, but yeah, the way that this thing is going, we need some lead popping power on our super monkey. Oh no, camo balloons, and I don't think we have a camo potion. Oh my god, is this sniper gonna be able to survive by himself? Hopefully we don't leak too much. I see some camos, the super monkey is missing like crazy, and I see some purples. I think we need to go for the other sniper. Please don't tell me this is when we lose another life. Slow these guys down. Geraldo, some nails. Am I gonna be in time for this thing? Yep, I'm just gonna keep placing as many of these guys as possible. 94 lives. Hopefully we don't leak too many. Yes, there we go. I saw a crit actually. That was nice. Alright, please, we just need a little bit of extra attack speed, and what we're getting is damage. Okay, I guess we'll take the damage. It's fine. These camo balloons are actually a problem, aren't they? That's why the 320 heli, I guess you guys have used it in your runs as well, but that's why it's such a decent tower by itself, right? Because it can pop every single balloon type. And there we go. It's round 22 out of 22. We are kind of breezing through stage 3, it seems like. I'm still keeping tabs on how long the recording is, and this is about let me just check. It's getting closer to 20 minutes, I want to say. So yeah, this is kind of going well so far. Let's open up this chest. Let's see what we get in this one. A bunch of common ones. Oh, you know what? This is the druid one. So if you're doing a druid strat, you need this one because I've heard that this one is OP actually. So you guys know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna take this one. We're not running druids, but I wanted to actually do a druid run in another campaign. So I'm actually gonna take this one and we're gonna extract it if we beat the vortex. This one is gonna be up to round 26, and let's do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm just gonna drop a heli. I think I'm just gonna buff the heli, and I don't think it's gonna need anything else besides the usual boost that we're getting. So I'm just gonna do something like a 301 alchemist, just get a couple of attack speed and damage boost, and this should be fine. Yeah, I mean, so far our fair share of luck has been nothing short of great. I mean, I guess we don't have that many like rare or legendary ones. I don't think we have like a single legendary with the exception of the dribble one. But other than that, I guess it just goes to show that you can progress through Rogue Legends without those legendaries in general. There are still some artifacts that are just like straight up OP. Like I feel this Dreadloon is a little bit too strong. I feel like the phase one as well, which I haven't extracted yet, but I know what it does. It like gives you blanket camo, and that is gonna be super nice with the druid one that we're gonna be doing after we're done with this campaign. But that was we kind of have like 2 bloon encounters and then 1 mini boss. So the thing I'm actually most excited about is this mini boss upcoming battle. Let's get the plasma blast, and so far these balloons have not been moving like past the exit just because of how good the setup is. Not sure if this is good enough versus bosses, but we do have like a super cheap 025 Comanche commander actually. So yeah, kind of excited about Vortex, guys, not gonna lie. But we're gonna have a mini boss in the next map, so I think we should be hunting for as much as possible with these artifacts. Yeah, so when you start things off, you're not exactly equipped, especially on stage 1, to get to these stronger bosses, but maybe we can get away with like a legendary artifact in this one. That would be nice. Let's see what this boss is. So this is keep popping the mini boss, 30, 45, and 60. Oh, not exactly sure if we're doing 60 though. 60 seems a little bit too much, but we're definitely gonna try. You can count on that one. So let's do our setup. Let me just drop the heli, drop Geraldo here on the side, and I think we're ready to go. Alright, so and it's coincidentally, by the way, the same map that we just played previously. So because Last Apocalypse is reducing the range of our towers, I think I'm just gonna go for the extra range on this one. Oh my god, look at this one though, 8k. We can teleport this guy like crazy across the map. Is this like the best drop? I don't know, guys. It seems a little bit expensive, but I think I'm gonna take it just because of the teleport, and it's also, you know, it also has the extra mob damage path. That's actually an amazing insta drop. Is 16 play for this? I mean, already up to 7. He's gonna do the thing. He's gonna release the meteors in a second, so I think I'm just gonna place like a beast handler here on the side just to absorb the meteor. And what's the most expensive tower? I think it's gonna be the heli, right? That's the one that's gonna tank the meteor. Let's get the quickening. Yeah, for sure. Let's get extra attack speed. So right about there, after this pop, we're gonna be able to get the super monkey. Super happy about this one, but with the reduced range, is he actually gonna be able to teleport from the right to the left side is my question. Let's just drop him like this. Let's set this guy on strong. There we go. You guys see the damage up top? That's nice. Let's reroll these guys. Let's see if we can get something better. Precision. I'm gonna take precision. I'm fine with that. We could do the Jerry's Fire for some extra damage, but I would actually rather not do that because it's a fire-based attack and it's probably gonna fill the heat bar a lot faster. So let's just keep everything as is, but I want to drop a just an alchemist just to buff our 023 super. Magic Precision Rare, 20% damage. I think we take the rare ones any day of the week actually, but look at this guy's range. He even has the range crosspath and he still cannot see blast the populace because of the reduction. 29 pops, by the way. This is gonna be the 30th pop, which means a common artifact is guaranteed. There we go. That's really nice. nice. There it is. Alright, so we guarantee ourselves a common one, but let's try and push it as much as possible. So can we get some attack speed, please? Damage. This is attack. It's only 5%. Do we take it, actually? I think we go for the damage because it's a lot more. Let's actually start by having him here. I guess just getting him a little bit closer. I don't think he's going to be able to dog shift on the other side, guys. That is actually so sad. But you know what's good? That we get the money for this thing. The Comanche Commander. Yes, that is amazing. Okay, so let's give these guys the sharpening stone and let's see how much extra damage these guys are going to be doing. Oh, look at the mini Comanches though. So every single one of them can actually crit. That is insane. We get some attack speed. No, these are all inspiration. Let me get, what are we getting from these? I mean, 201 into like the attack zone. I wouldn't mind, but that's a long shot. You know what? I'm just going to get, let's try it. A lot of lead balloons. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm actually unironically going to drop a lead to gold here on the side. Hopefully we can make a little bit of cash. Oh, look at this thing. It's actually nerfed. It's making $13 only per lead balloon. That's interesting. All right, let me actually do something like this. Let me lock these guys in place just for a second. It's the 025 crossbat, guys. That's why we have to micro them. And I wanted to do this. I wanted to teleport the super monkey if I can find the spot, have him like this. Let's see what we get. By the way, a 402 alchemist for 3,000. I guess we wouldn't mind. I mean, like the Comanche is not exactly going to benefit that much. Let's actually reroll. Support quickening. Yes, get a lot of extra attack speed. All right, so let's get ready for attack zone though by buying an alchemist, which is going to be buffing it. So I want to have the attack zone like this. Let's upgrade the alchemist to 401. It's time for us to move the helis just a little bit, have them like this. All right, so this is pop number 44. The small blues are actually kind of making it to the other side, and I think we need to buff up our super monkeys. So let's do something like, I guess the, oh wait a minute, that's pop number 45. There we go. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's give this guy a little bit of extra range and probably get him up to the robo. You know what, I don't mind getting the robo. And Blasty is coming in near, so let's actually do the attack zone. The attack zone is going to go like this in a perfect spot. Do we have the money? Yes, 28 with about 6k left over, but this is going to be reserved for Geraldo items, so go like this and this. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't have done the pickles, but it's fine, I guess. And then move the helis, so lock him in place like this at the back. This is going to be the final push. Let's move the, and let's dark shift the super monkey. So we have the rare one, but is the legendary in play? I don't think it is, honestly. I mean, 53 pops before the boss goes away. Maybe it's going to go up to 54. Guys, this is not a bad result at all. We're just shy of the legendary one, but I'm super happy with this one because this is going to be a rare one. And, you know, the towers that we have, like the Comanches, are obviously good, but these are not like your game-winning towers in a sense that you could probably not defeat the final boss with it. But so far, with the things that we have, 53 pops, I'm super happy about this one. Let's see what we get. All right, so cornered beasts. This is about the beast handlers. So we want to play around the beast handlers a little bit more, so they attack a little bit faster, get more range. That's an interesting one to consider. We already have this one, but we have the common version, so this is going to be an upgrade, which is nice to get it for free. And then no more, please. This is to ban a monkey from being offered as an insta monkey choice. I have not used this one, and honestly, I don't feel like this is a good one. Maybe someone can, I don't know, maybe make the case for this one, but I don't see too much use out of this one, so I'm just gonna get the extra attack speed. This is like a blanket buff, by the way, because all monkeys attack 20% faster. And then this is gonna be the final encounter before the final boss, which is gonna be Vortex. Round 16 to 34 for the first time. Actually, no, we're not gonna be seeing DDTs. DDTs are on 35, so yeah, just one encounter shy of facing DDTs. Alright, so just wrapping this one up on moon landing, the usual setup. I upgraded to 023 on the super monkey, but in case we encounter DDTs, I think we're going for the 203 on the super monkey. I think the super monkey was a great pickup, actually, because none of the other towers can reliably deal with DDTs, I don't think. Maybe the sniper is gonna be interesting, something like the 420, which is gonna be stunning them for a short amount of time. Maybe if it crits, it's gonna one-shot them. But I don't know, that sounds a little bit too expensive, honestly. Yeah, let's just get this one over with. Round 34 out of 34. This is probably gonna be the last ZOMG, and after this one is done, oh my god, the memory leak on this thing, guys. Yeah, there we go. So we clean out the ZOMG and all the leftovers, and that should be about it. Alright, so the next thing upcoming is the Geraldo Merchant Shop. Now, I don't think that we have that many tokens, but we might have some artifacts that we are ready to get rid of. So how many did we get actually on this one? Only one. Come on, man. The RNG on stage 3 is like disastrous at this point. Alright, so Geraldo's Shop, this is the last one before the boss. Let's see what we get. So I can see 1, 2 rare ones, and then everything else is a common one. That's not a good start. You want to see some bigger rarities. Let's try and find some artifacts that are blanket buffs that affect everyone, or we can play just out of a level of RNG. I heard the good things about this one, corrosive torpedo darts, but this one is very conveniently missing the top crosspath, which is the sub and the advanced intel. So let's just chill on this one for a second. This is explodey darts, by the way. They nerf explodey darts, guys. Only a 20% chance to explode. The damage is the same, by the way, but yeah, only like a 1 in 5 chance. I mean, it goes well with the RNG thingy that we're doing. I don't know. Oh, you're reading this? Critical critical success. Primary Monkey's attack reload is increased by 75%, but they gain a 1 in 10 chance to crit for 900%. This is going to be insane if we take it, but also this next one, look at this one, rubber bullets. This one is a tier 4 and higher. Sniper Monkeys only deal 1 damage per shot, but immobilize Moab class balloons briefly, and it gives you a 0/0/0 sniper, which means that we can go for the bottom crosspath on this one. Are we going for the ultimate RNG, guys? Because this is like a stupid one to take, honestly. Like, it increases your attack time by 75%. That's not good. Overall, when you average it out, it is a net buff, obviously, but you know what, we're gonna take it in the name of content. I guess we're gonna take this one. Do we actually trade off the sniper one for this one? The snipers, I guess we just have the wrong crosspath on the snipers. I'm not exactly feeling it on this one, so let's actually trade the sniper off and let's get a 75% increase in the attack reload time. Our monkeys are gonna be attacking super slow, but when they hit, it's gonna be insane. All right, and finally, Vortex. Let's see first off which map this is on. It's gonna be a Frozen Over. I think we can manage Vortex or Frozen Over. All right, so 27.5. I'm just doing an evaluation of how we want to start this thing, because I don't think it's a good idea for us to just drop the 025 immediately, because we cannot deal with lead blues, especially camelets. So we drop this one first, the 320, and then when we get the money, we drop the 025. And actually, let's take a look at these crits. So 900% crits, but the attack speed is gonna be atrocious. So even more of an incentive to hunt for even more attack speed. So is this actually good? Like, there's a BFB. Is he gonna be able to take down the BFB by himself? Let me just speed it up just a tiny bit. I don't know, guys. I'm not exactly seeing that much of a damage improvement. I guess it is like a net buff to the damage that we're doing, but oh, I don't know. Do we play ourselves a little bit with this crit? I mean, it did sound too good to be true, I guess. Let's actually buy the Comanches and let's finally target the boss. So we have a bunch of Comanches attacking, and how is the boss doing? Make sure to get the platforms, by the way, on the side away from Vortex so they don't get stunned. And actually, the boss damage is doing kind of well, honestly. Military precision, we're getting damage, but we don't want damage. We want attack speed, and we are not getting attack speed. So let's just, I guess let's just get the damage then. Let me lock these helis back in place over here, and I guess the way that we can give them damage is probably just with an alchemist, or I should say attack speed, but let's go like this. Yeah, the damage is actually doing well, I want to say. Oh, look at this one, a 400 ice. I will absolutely be taking this one. I love it. Let's lock these guys in place over here so that they do damage to the boss at all times, and yeah, these guys are absolutely gonna clean it out, but I'm still thinking about the artifact that we just chose, guys. What do you think from these ones? I'm actually thinking of getting the wizard just because I want to secure the exits. We're at 40 lives, by the way, and we're at 40 lives because there was this one single, I don't even know what it was, but it was a balloon that just breezed through our defenses and the heli was not able to catch it. And maybe a good idea would be, you know what, this is kind of ridiculous, but I'm actually just gonna be placing a couple of these nails in the back because I'm scared of balloons leaking. The boss is doing very well, by the way. These helis, the Comanches, are doing amazing. Primary quickening, again, thank you very much. I will take that. Let's also give them Jerry's Faris on both of them, which is gonna do like marginally better, but it's fine. Let's get the sharpening stone on the 320 as well. And so far, we're not even seeing the boss. That's how good our defenses are, but we're kind of, you know, we're I don't want to say cheesing it because it's obviously legal and allowed to do this, but we're having our platform on the side, so Vortex can never stun our towers. These guys are just like permanently attacking. But there goes the boss. That was the stage 3 Vortex. Not too difficult, especially now with the 025 Comanches. We get a legendary artifact, and let's see what we have besides the essence of Vortex, which is kind of nice. I still haven't extracted it, but I'm more interested in the tier 5s actually. So let's see which monkeys we get. So the essence of Vortex is the tier 5 monkeys in the level 20 heroes getting a knockback on wild class balloons and a 10% chance to blow them back. 502 sniper is actually nice. This guy has a lot of extra damage to Moab class balloons. It's the correct crosspath, and when this guy crits, he's gonna be critting like crazy. On the other hand, 502 wizard, this seems like a safe choice versus bosses as long as the boss does not blast the populace. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna go for the wizard because we need some DDT popping power, and this guy solves all the problems. So let's get the wizard, and actually I am gonna be extracting a relic, or I should say an artifact for the first time, and it's gonna be this one, the growing steady, because I want to do a druid strategy eventually, and this is apparently a very good one. So let's extract this one, and there we go, stage 3. How much did this one take? It took 23 hours. That's amazing. What? This is wrong. No, it has taken us 23 hours. It's more like, let me check the recording timing. It's closer to an hour, maybe a little bit less than an hour. But let's continue on to stage 4. Just check out the map, but we're gonna be playing this one on the next video. So let's remove we're starting with the removal, by the way, so let's just remove the sniper. Alright, so essentially these two paths go like this. You either take the left path and you get 5 encounters, or you take the right one and you get 13 encounters. Now, is 13 worth it? I don't think it is, guys, especially because of this new crazy scaling, which I do expect to get fixed. There's a legendary campfire that we're going to be missing, but we are going to be getting a legendary balloon encounter, so that's nice. So we're going to be choosing the left path. We have a campfire here, so we can upgrade and do stuff, but that's going to be for this video. We're going to do that in the next one, so stages 4 and 5. That is, by the way, if we beat stage 4 on this one, because we still don't know what the boss is going to be, but yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'm going to see you all in the next one.